What's up guys, this is AK. So recently I made a video on some free AI tools to help you learn faster. But in today's video, I want to focus more on ChatGPT specifically to help you learn faster and deepen your understanding. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. So when it comes to studying, one of the most important things is time management. You need to prioritize what to study first and what to focus on later. However, if you don't want to waste all that time planning, there is a way with which you can come up with an effective timetable within ChatGPT. So type in this prompt, and with just these few parameters, ChatGPT can create a weekly study timetable for you. It may not be perfect, but you can always edit it to make it more efficient. Also, one suggestion I can give is that if possible, provide ChatGPT with the subtopics that you're looking to learn. That way, the answers it produces will be better geared towards your learning goals. Now, one thing that's part of a good study plan is testing yourself. It helps with retaining information better and recalling it faster. But the problem is, you can't create test questions for yourself because you'll already know the answers to it. That is where ChatGPT can help. So I've typed in this prompt, and you can see it has given me exactly what I was looking for. This way you can push beyond the typical questions in your textbooks or practice papers. This is one feature that most people don't realize you can use ChatGPT for. Did you know you can create flowcharts within ChatGPT? And the reason why you want to do that is because our brains process images faster than text. So let's say I'm trying to find the link between caffeine and being alert. I can input this prompt, and ChatGPT has synthesized the entire explanation into a diagram. This way you can visualize concepts and absorb knowledge better. I believe a new language is one of the hardest things to learn. There's always a difference between written language and spoken language. And some of us also run into the problem of not having someone to talk to in that foreign language. Like, let's say you live in India, how are you going to find someone who natively speaks Spanish? However, ChatGPT can do that for you. Just type in this prompt, and now you can have a whole conversation in your desired language. So while textbooks are great in exposing you to grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure, they unfortunately don't teach you much about conversations, and that's a gap ChatGPT can fill. So while ChatGPT is an incredibly powerful resource, it may not be the best for everyone when it comes to learning a topic. There are different types of learners, and not everyone finds reading to be the best medium for learning. In that case, you can use ChatGPT to find the right resources to study. Just give it this prompt, and now you have a whole list of resources you can look for in that particular subject area. You don't have to be limited to books if you want to learn something. You don't need to spend countless hours reading or a huge sum of money on a tutor because this can teach you almost anything. So, for example, give it this prompt. Now it will start explaining to you the concepts under programming. If you don't understand a particular segment, you can ask it to elaborate or even give you examples. You don't need to spend thousands on a course. Everything is right here. So this last prompt that I'm going to share with you will allow you to talk to ChatGPT as if it were your extremely smart friend. We all have at least one of them. Check this out. So I've written the prompt here and I hit enter. And now ChatGPT starts talking to me casually and keeps asking me follow-up questions to challenge my understanding. The idea with this prompt is not to get answers correct, but to identify areas that you may be lacking in. This is one way to make sure that you're not just memorizing but actually learning. By the way, all the prompts that I mentioned in this video will be in the description below, so you can just copy them and start using them immediately. Hope that helps. That is it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, drop a like on this video. I will really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to check out my other videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.